Hi everyone, I'm Kawekano, blockchain engineer here at Con Digital in Florianopolis, Brazil. And as we do more and more with centralized applications and Ethereum development, initiatives such as Syscoin Bridge become more and more important when the network is more and more clogged with DeFi applications and very high gas rates and fees. And today we're going to try out the bridge functionality that they launched, which basically allows you to deal with the ZDAG protocol with your ERC20 tokens at the same time with being Bitcoin Core compliant and being on the Ethereum, so you can transfer and take advantage of the security and especially the lower fees. And today in this tutorial, I'm going to be using the BRZ, the Brazilian digital token, a stable coin here in my country. And yeah, it's very simple. First of all, we're going to be doing the following algorithm of transactions, just to note out the fees we're going to be paying and also the transfer times, the transaction times. So yeah, let's get to it. And here you can kind of see where the whole process becomes way too sluggish if you're trying to do this on a bigger level, like a D app or a game. So now we come down to provisioning the bridge itself, and we're using this very straightforward guide found at the Syscoin documentation. So this is going to require us to use a console, so you can use Spark in my case if you're in macOS, or run the Syscoin Core Windows app, which I'm also doing on my other computer. But yeah, so using the console, first of all you need to note down the characteristics of the token and verify if it's ERC20 standard token. You can do that. The first part here on the Etherscan, you can see the decimal places, the contract address, and the total supply, which we're going to use in a bit. And you can use this third-party verification tool, but it does not seem to be working with me. So I just need to copy the contract address, insert it here, and verify. But for me, I'm always granted with this blank screen. But yeah, I hope they fix that on the future. First of all, we're going to use this command, get new address, and search a label. I've already run that, and it's returned me this address here. And right now, we're going to use this command, asset new. There seems to be a bug regarding Spark, and it always returns these incorrect parameters error. So I ran this command here in my Windows program, and it returned this hex here. So let's copy it. We will actually need to assign it. Sign raw transaction with wallet and paste our hex. Let's see what this results. So, okay, went well. Now we have another hex, raw transaction. Alright, now we have a transaction ID. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we have a new asset here corresponding to our BRZ, I'm sorry. And yeah, so we can proceed. Mint and burn the Syscoin platform token supply. First of all, we're going to use the command asset send. And there's a slight typo here. You can't use any of the codes here, so let's just note down this correction, which is, well, great. I'm sure it's quite easy to fix. Let's hope so, at least. So yeah, this is our result, and this is the actual command that we ran. So no quotes. Warn Syscoin people. Okay. Now we just need to use the sign raw transaction command to sign this hex that we got. Oops. That's gonna return another hex. Maybe an escape came together here. Oh no, it's all fine. So now we're going to use the send route transaction. Send route transaction. Yeah, this is what we got as a result. This is our transaction. So let's wait for it to have at least one confirmation. So yeah, now we're going to use this very similar command for what we used, but with an extra parameter. This arbitrary Ethereum address that we're going to just copy this one, omitting the 0x. We managed to get this working right away using quotes. So let's just remind ourselves of that. And this is JSON got a response. So coming back to the guide, now we just have to sign the route transaction. And we're going to sign this hex. So just going to do the same. And asset allocation burn has been confirmed. This is the transaction ID of it. We're gonna actually move to the bridge dApp that Syscoin developed. We're going to asset registry, and here we're going to put the transaction ID that pops up after we use asset info, which is this one for us. We just put it here, update registry. So right now we're going to actually burn some of our Ethereum tokens into the Syscoin blockchain. So we need the ID of when we created our asset, the Ethereum account that we're transferring the tokens from, the amount we're going to transfer around $10, which is roughly 55 BRZ, and the Syscoin address that we're going to use is this one. So yeah, we managed to burn their tokens. Let's copy this transaction ID. It's already copied there, so let's just check it out. Yeah, it's the same. So let's generate the transaction. The burn transaction ID. We now have a raw inside the transaction. Let's copy it. And now I need to sign the raw transaction in Spark console. Sign raw transaction with wallet. And now we get another hex. And now we need to send raw transaction. All right. Yeah, this is transaction ID. Let's look up. All right, now we have the block hash on the Syscoin blockchain. And that's it. We've transferred $10 worth of BRZ to the Syscoin blockchain. And this is the link to the transaction itself. And so now that we have transferred our tokens, you can see in our Spark wallet that the tokens are actually here associated with this account. So right now we're going to repeat the same experiment we did on the Ethereum mainnet. So yeah, as you can see, the transaction already happened. We just have it's been confirmed on the ZDAG protocol. And now we're gonna send $2 worth, around 11 BRZ, but the other way around. As you can see, the ZDAG confirmation is really fast, but it only takes a while to fully confirm on the network more than once. So less than 2 minutes, kind of 1.5 minutes. Right now, let's do the same process once again. So the same fee once again, very minimal. So our third transaction has just been confirmed. As you can see, very low fees once again. Let's go to the last one. So yeah, around 2.5 minutes, we have finished our last transaction, and all paying the same very low fee. So right now, what we're going to do is transfer back all my BRZ from the second account to my main account. So, and then we're just going to transfer it back to the Ethereum network just to see the full capabilities of the Ethereum Bridge suite. Here, once again, we're gonna need our ID, the funding address, which in the case is this account, the amount. We're gonna transfer most of our coins. Let's just see. Yeah, I've got 55. Yeah, let's just transfer 54 and back to our original Ethereum address. So you can see that now we have only 38 BRZ. So now we have a raw transaction. And we're going to use the console again to run the correct commands that we need. So sign raw transaction with wallet. It's going to return a hex. We're gonna send a raw transaction with this hex, and we're good to go. There we go. There's a transaction ID. Awesome. Now we have a block hash. So now that we've waited for this SPV super block, we can proceed. This takes about 3 hours. And yeah, now we just need to submit the SPV proofs. It's going to cost us some Ethereum fees. Not that huge due to Gwei prices not being that high. So now that our transaction has been succeeded, we're basically finished. We can check our MetaMask to see if our tokens have actually arrived, and they have. So yeah, this is the Syscoin Bridge. So everyone, wrapping up the video here, this is our cost breakdown in the end. We were moving around $12 worth of crypto, and on the Ethereum mainnet we paid almost double that in fees alone, so roughly $22 in 9 minutes. And comparing with Syscoin, the SPT transfers, it was really faster and way cheaper, some orders of magnitude cheaper actually. And yeah, you can see how prominent this is on the ecosystem right now. If you're dealing with smaller transactions or more frequent transactions, especially up to the proof of stake update on the Ethereum 2.0. So yeah, be sure to check Syscoin out, read their white paper, and also make sure to check their Discord out. It's really organized. There's always someone you can talk to. And that's basically what I have to the video. I hope you liked it, and see you in the next one.